Now, many of you will know that Nio CEO has been stressing the point that by 2035, that in the top 10 global automakers, 5 of those companies will be Chinese companies, and he is stressing this point because of the fierce competition that is currently in the Chinese automaker industry. This is something that we see, especially even in the EV industry, where we are seeing a lot of companies coming up with their EV cars, trying to compete and sell as many cars as possible on a month to month. Just 2 days ago, we saw, of course, Xiaomi, ladies and gents, launching their very first EV car, which is something that is pretty exciting. The car, it's a beauty, I must say, and ladies and gents, it's priced between 200 and 300,000 RMB, which makes it to be affordable to middle income earner, which is something that is pretty good, right? So this, ladies and gents, step that Xiaomi took, though their competition is already tough in the fast growing EV industry. The CEO has been saying the competition is tough the whole year of 2023. We've been seeing, of course, sales being impacted, companies not selling as they want to because of this fierce competition that is currently there in China. There are just so many vehicles that consumers can choose from. Xiaomi right now, ladies and gents, apparently it's sold out for the rest of the year 2024 because their orders reached 120,000 in a space of 24 hours. This is something that, ladies and gents, must just show you that there is a market for EV cars. I think this is a good thing for car companies or automakers like Nio, who, ladies and gents, they will be launching their sub-brand, namely Onvo. There are people that have been saying that Onvo, ladies and gents, they are scared, skeptical if whether they will do well in terms of sales. Well, we saw Xiaomi, ladies and gents, hitting 120 orders in a space of 24 hours. I'm not saying Nio will do the same, but I'm just saying the demand for EV in China, it's still there. This proves it, or these 120,000 orders that Xiaomi got for their very first electric vehicle model shows you, or just has to prove to you, that the demand for EV in China, it's still there, and therefore companies like Nio are still going to thrive, especially knowing that they are going to even launch much cheaper EV cars or introduce much cheaper cars into the market. You will know that Onvo, ladies and gents, price wise, it will be competing with Tesla Model Y or with these very same Xiaomi SU7, because price wise it's also expected to be priced between 200 and 300,000 RMB. And as I've said yesterday in yesterday's video, the good thing about Nio is that, ladies and gents, Nio users have got an option to subscribe to Buzz, which will make the total price for the car to even come down further. This is something that is pretty exciting, and we look forward to, of course, Nio's launch of course, Onvo, because that is a model that, ladies and gents, according to according to so many of the investors, it is the biggest catalyst that we are all waiting for this year coming from Nio. Just yesterday I just read an article indicating that ever since Nio, ladies and gents, introduced the discounts, benefits with relating to, of course, battery rental, battery swapping stations, ladies and gents, Nio has been getting consumers, or 80% of the people that have been buying the Nio EC6, ES6 have been opting to go in for battery as a service. You will know that in February, Nio came and cut their battery rental prices. For the long distance range battery, you used to pay over 1,600 RMB. Now you are paying just over 1,100 RMB, whereas the standard pack 75 kilowatts battery, you used to pay 906. Now you are paying 728 RMB for battery rental on that battery, which is something that is pretty exciting. And with the battery, about the battery rental, ladies and gents, Nio has also introduced the buyout policy, which enables users to be able to buy the battery should they wish to, which is something that is pretty, of course, exciting. Some benefits include you, of course, paying a battery rental for a month and getting 100 RMB, which will be a discount when you buy the next Nio car. These are some of the promotion that Nio is running, and I believe that they will continue attracting people into coming and wanting to buy the Nio cars. Onvo is coming. Onvo will also be eligible for battery swap, which is something that is pretty exciting, because these benefits, we could see them also going to Onvo, which is something that is pretty exciting. So I'm very happy. I mean, to get to see, I mean, yes, I'm not a Xiaomi investor or whatnot, but the fact that Xiaomi was able to generate or lock orders of around 120,000 in a space of 24 hours, it made me to be really it made me to be quite excited, because then this means that the demand for EV is still there. The demand for EV is not going anywhere. People are going to continue buying these EV models. The people that were saying because of insufficient infrastructure or charging infrastructure, the battery in the fast growing EV industry will die to the ground, which it's not true. And this milestone, which was just hit by Xiaomi, just proves it, to say that there is still a market in this fast growing EV industry. And Nio's Onvo has got a potential to get so many orders from the very day they launch that car, which is something that is pretty exciting and makes me want to get to the day when you will be doing an official launch, so that we can start looking, counting those orders, which is something that is pretty exciting. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you buy Nio, of course, for the very first time, it is always good that you do your own DD, so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.